Tonight on Hip on the Spot News. The Supercarrier is finally back in the news. Get ready to become your very own air boss. The Kola and South Atlantic maps are primed to vast improvements. And DCS is about to get a new launcher. This and more on How I Play. This video is sponsored by Fox3 Managed Solutions. Use our HIP24 coupon code for all your purchases. Hello virtual pilots, I'm Andre Celesti, and tonight we are going to talk about the latest news in DCS World. And news there is, as the next plan update for the 26th of June 2024 is looking to be quite massive in content, changes and long-awaited elements in DCS World. We did cover in our last video the fact that we may just see the Chinook and maybe even more. Well, more it is, as ED just announced that they will release Flaming Cliffs 2024 with the next update, enhancing our DCS experience with new Flaming Cliffs level aircrafts like the F5E, F86F and the MiG-15 PIS. The Flaming Cliffs 2024 aircrafts are designed to be less complex and easy to learn, making them ideal for players who prefer a more straightforward flight simulation experience. The new models come with DCS professional flight models and ensure a high level of realism. Also, existing Flaming Cliffs 3 owners can upgrade to the new version for an early movers fee, a special offer that will only be available until the end of July. So, alright, we are getting more FC aircrafts, and as I said before, it's a good move in the right direction for the new user's experience in DCS. The more interesting news for the next update is their announcement that finally we will see an update for the Supercarrier, which will receive the first part of improvements, notably an interactive air boss view that allows you to directly control the Supercarrier in both single player and multiplayer.
So wait, I can finally say I am the captain now.
Yes, Petrovich, you can finally be the captain of your own Supercarrier.
But this time I won't tell Natasha. I am still recovering after last time.
Learn your lesson, I see. So, the Airboss primary flight deck will offer fun new features that will allow you to steer your Supercarrier, monitor the flight deck, adjust ship lights, monitor the airspace around you, and view the landing signal officer's information. You will be able to assign the role of the Airboss control in both single-player and multiplayer missions. This will add a new dimension for online carrier operations. Oh, I cannot wait. Maybe ED thinks about it and lets us address the crew. I would sure love to spam the mic during operations. They also mentioned that coming soon, in the future, we will get the new plane directors that will help direct aircrafts from their parking spaces to a catapult, and from the landing box to a parking space. This functionality is now completed for the single player, and ED continues to work on the much more complex task of implementing it for multiplayer. And so, for the ones who kept on asking, any Supercarrier news? Here we go, we finally got some news. As always, if anything happens, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on anything around DCS, and not only. We strive to deliver fast news and extra content focused on the world of military aviation. But wait, there is more. It seems that DCS is about to receive a new launcher, a new interface that was designed to streamline access to DCS modules, settings, and more. Looks good? And oh, I almost forgot. The new multiplayer user interface elements with dynamic slots are also coming in the next update. Hip crew, be prepared for this one. Nice! The new DCS launcher will provide a more intuitive interface to set your options before starting DCS. This launcher will allow you to efficiently organize modules, check for updates, and access various settings from a single location. This update is part of ED's ongoing efforts to improve the accessibility and functionality of DCS. They aim for the DCS launcher to be the focus for all DCS information relevant to modules including documentation, training videos, data related to liveries, joysticks profiles, and much more. The DCS launcher will continue to evolve as time goes by. Moving on, still coming up this month is the new release of that big Kola Map update, featuring a complete set of dynamic winter textures, SAM sites in Phase 1 where they are setting up the clearings. The general focus will be on northern Finland and northeast Norway, adding more towns and villages. Also, we should expect extra military installations in Russia and Finland, and additional infrastructure added around the map. Of course, Orbex also mentioned that more optimization and bug fixes are about to be implemented. A tree revision checking the type, density, and distribution will be included as well. Nice! So indeed, looking forward to see the Kola Map getting this important update, and we will rejoin the flights in the north very soon. Sticking with maps in mind, after our last video I was approached by Spectre, the dev working on the South Atlantic, and shared with me the great news that he managed to merge Phase 1 and Phase 2, so in the next update we will get both the Falklands Islands and the mainland's updates. We also saw the integration of dynamic shadows for the map, which look really good. He shared with us some amazing screenshots, and I am humbled to get in contact with talented people like Spectre, taking their time to share with us their work and considering our channel important as well for the promotion and news-related content to the community. Bit by bit, more and more developers come and share their work with us. It brings me joy and satisfaction to do this job, manage this channel, and by next week I have some amazing news for everyone. But let's continue. You may think that I would avoid the subject, but no. The F15E Strike Eagle radar is, well, broken for now. But wait. Don't speculate. This isn't something new. Back in January, this happened before. It can be fixed by setting up your system date back to June 13 or earlier. It looks like a DRM issue, or who knows. But I won't speculate about it. If you remember the Mirage 2000 that had an issue, and we reported it in a previous video, well, that seems to have been fixed actually. Silent fix indeed, but it was fixed. So, let's see next week how the radar looks for the Strike Eagle. In other news, Enigma makes an exit from the server world of DCS. Their Cold War server has passed in the hands of Heatblur. They will continue to maintain it, and they just posted an official statement that includes the following information. The server won't become a Heatblur promotion server. The original staff will remain and continue their work with the support of Heatblur. They will preserve the server as is, and so the user shouldn't expect any changes and impact from Enigma's exit. Oh, and they won't require donations anymore, as the server will be provided by the team at Heatblur for free in service of the community. Now how cool is that? Now next on the channel, we will have a sponsored video by a well-known flight combat game. The War Thunder devs shared with us their latest work and asked if we can showcase a dedicated video on the channel. We agreed, as we need all the help to keep our funds running, so I can do this as a full-time job. I know quite some of you actually fly in other games, and we share the same passion, the joy of flight and aviation. Thank you all for watching, many thanks to our patrons that support our channel, and remember to check our sponsors, VR Rock for your VR blue light protection and prescription lenses, Fox3 Managed Solutions for the best DCS servers out there, delanclip for your wireless head tracking experience, Moza Racing with their amazing technology, and PIMAX for the most quality VR headsets that the market can offer. And subscribe to keep in touch with all the latest news on your favorite simulators and games. I am Andre Celesti, reminding you to fly safe, and I'll see you next time.